Here at Acima, Cellular Origin's proposed approach to solving all of these problems is robotics and automation. However, it's not actually a very easy problem to automate. It has many differences from typical pharma manufacturing. It's not that you can sort of scale by simply increasing the throughput of your system or the size of your vessels. Almost all of these therapies are a single patient batch going all the way from arm to arm, as it's often called. So this leads to, if we want to scale our manufacturing capacity by 1,000, it means we've got 1,000 times more parallel batches in our system at once. So it really does require an entirely different approach. And the other challenge really with trying to automate this process is it has to be fully aseptic. It has to be closed all the way through the process. And typically this may be done in an isolator or a fully encapsulated type system as alternative approaches. But they typically make it very difficult for people to go from a manual operation or semi-automated operation where humans do still want to be in the loop. Our approach is much more open, it's modular. If people need to intervene or want to intervene, they can. And so it's a much more scalable approach from a biology and a technology point of view. Similarly, as you can see, this is our prototype Constellation system from last year. As we go through the rest of the presentation, you'll see it's evolved a bit. But we are actively working across the board, both with Staubli, but a lot of the other biological and pharma companies, including ScaleReady. And what we're trying not to be is a competitor to a lot of the equipment manufacturers. Really, we're acting as the glue that stitches together all of these islands of automation. And this kind of lends itself to this sort of modular approach. As you'll see in a second, we obviously have a mobile robotics platform as our core technology, but we have these what we call modules and consoles, these islands of automation, and each of these are modules, and we work with third parties to integrate their equipment that are currently being used in the industry manually, but we can wrap our technology around it and make it automatable and scalable. So we can go from PD, early product development, right through all of the trials, and we can scale and we can increase the number of incubation modules, for example, as we need to increase the throughput.